Hi, I'm Carl Cowley, and today we're going to show you how to build one of our talking skull kits. We've had these kits for a number of years, and a lot of people have built them, but we've never done a good complete video on how to go about doing it. So we're going to take this Bucky 4th class skull and make it talk. Okay, so the first thing we do when we get our skull out of the box and get it unwrapped is we remove the skull cap. So we won't be needing that for a while. So here's our skull. It's all ready. It comes with a few loose teeth, so you want to be careful. Sometimes they fall out. You'll have to find them later. Well, the first thing we do after we get the skull cap off is we flip it over, and we're going to use a little Dremel style drill that has a 1/8 inch drill bit in it. We'd like to make 4 holes in this. One will be right here at the base of where this jawbone is, the other one right on the other side of it, and then on this side we're going to do another one right over here and another one right into here, and you'll see that done here in just a second. So again, we're using the 1/8 inch bit for this. You may notice on both of those I wasn't able to go all the way through on both of those holes. So I'm going to lift up the jawbone a little bit and finish going through. So I made a little hole there. So now I'm going to finish going through the skull. And then I'm going to go right over here and make my other hole, just opposite of that. Okay, so now we've got those holes drilled, we're ready for our wire ties. We can just flip it over, goes through the side, the jaw hole, and down into the other hole we drilled. And then once we've got them in like that, then we can put them together and tighten them up. And we're going to do the same to the other side. And once those are in there, you can kind of see that that makes a nice little hinge for the jaw to work on. We'll cut those off. And then we drill the next part. We'll use the same drill bit that we've been using. But now we're going to cut a groove with our drill bit right here. There's a little groove in the mold, the skull mold, and we're going to go right down the center of that with our 1/8 inch drill bit and cut a groove there. Okay, the next thing we need to do while we've got that same drill bit in there is we're going to come in and right down in the center of those eyes, right down in the center there, we need to make holes so that the LED eyes can stick through. Okay, so we've got the holes for the LED eyes in there, and that's ready. And we've got one more thing to do with that drill bit before we retire it for the day, and that is we drill a small point right there, just to make it a little easier for when we use the big drill bit. Again, just a small mark there. Now we're going to switch to a 3/16 inch bit, and we're going to try and go right down here through the skull, and we're trying to come out right at the base of this joint right there, right in the center. It doesn't matter, you don't always come out of the center, but that's what we're shooting for. Okay, with that drilled, you'll notice I'm just a little bit off. With that drilled though, now we're ready to change the bit on our Dremel to this grinding bit. We use kind of a torpedo shaped grinding bit, and we're going to grind away the plastic in this area till we're down to the base plastic. So this glued on part will be all ground away. After we've done that, we've got a nice flat area there for our nut to sit in when we mount our servo mount, and its bolt sticks out of the bottom there.